What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 14 here on the 25 Days of Christmas Horror. I am your host, Mood616, and thank you once again for stopping in. Alrighty, so day 14 is among us. For day 14, I had to do this one. Yeah, I had to throw this somewhere in the mix. It's a film from 1997, low budgets, kind of a cult classic now, I guess. And it goes by Jack Frost. And yes, this is not the one starring Michael Keaton. I believe that movie came out around the time this one did, actually, maybe a year later or something. Yeah, so Jack Frost, the horror film. I always love the tagline on this film. He's chillin' and killin'. Fucking brilliant. It's so funny. Getting into the backstory of this one, or the plot. Yeah, it starts out with the backstory, and I love the way they did this too, actually. They tell the backstory of Jack Frost while they're running the credits in the beginning with a voiceover. I think that's just actually really a very cool way of doing it, especially for a low-budget film. Anyways, the story with Jack Frost is, he's like a serial killer. He's on a rampage throughout the States, and basically he's killed like 38 people. He's like the most notorious killer out there. And he gets actually captured by this like small town sheriff, and basically convicted of his crimes and stuff like that, and he's sentenced to death. So they show him being transported to his execution day, and anyways, he's in this vehicle and he's being transported there, and it's during a snowstorm and whatnot, and they get into an accident with this kind of I guess it's like a genetic type material. This truck that's holding this genetic material for this company or whatever. They get into this huge accident and whatnot, and it looks like Jack Frost is about to escape. He's kind of unscathed and stuff like that, and he's ready to kill the police officers, and the fucking truck holding this genetic material explodes into his face and basically melts him down into the snow, and he gets resurrected as a snowman. Because what this genetic material was, it was a chemical that was produced by these engineers and stuff to it was created to basically save mankind, and something like that rather. But anyways, it resurrects him into like a snowman. And of course, Jack Frost goes back out on a fucking killing spree. And now he's on the hunt for the police officer, or the sheriff that actually put him away in the first place. So, so he goes on this murderous rampage. And, so that's your story of Jack Frost. It's fucking ridiculous. Basically, it's kind of like a low-budget version of, like, Child's Play, in a way. With, Charles E. Ray being killed by police officers and transporting his soul into a good guy doll. In a sense, is pretty much what this is. His soul's being, kind of sucked in by this genetic material and, fucking brought to life by the snowstorm, takes on its form of the snow. So, yeah, my thoughts on this one. It's such a fucking fun movie to watch. I really highly recommend this movie. It's truly one of those movies that's so bad, it's really good and fun to watch. One of my favorite things about this movie is how ridiculous the snowman looks in this movie. It's basically a guy in like a rubber foam kind of suit or whatever, but it's so fitting. It just works so perfect for the stupid storyline, and along with the dumb one-liners that are in the film. It's fucking ridiculous. So much fun though. I really highly recommend this one. It's a really short watch. It runs just over 80 minutes. It's just, like I said, it's got stupid kills too, like really ridiculous, like kind of creative kills. Done very low budget though. They're not overly gory or anything. It's it's a horror comedy, so it's you have to have some type of laughter there. But it's really fun and just a great time. Everyone needs to see this at least once. So, but yeah, with a storyline like that, you cannot not have fun with it. You have to have fun with something like that. And it's just got one of the most over-the-top and stupid endings to a movie ever. I really do like the last shot in the film. I won't give it away or nothing, but I think that the way they did it actually was pretty cool. But You know, the last 20 minutes of this movie is just so ridiculous. And there's like a lot of things in this movie that don't even make sense. Like there's a scene in the film where the sheriff is in his car with his son, and basically what happened, Jack Frost can melt his body down and you know, liquefy his body, and he can transport it, you know, through doors and stuff like that. And that's how he kind of gets around. But you know, he's telling his son, he's like, "Don't touch it, don't touch the water, don't touch the water." But in the very next scene, there's Jack Frost again melts himself down. He's trying to get through this door, and he's stuffing this paper in the door, and it's clearly getting soaked. Nothing comes of it. It's just ridiculous. Stupid things like that. This movie actually has Shannon Elizabeth in it in a little small role, which there's just like this most ridiculous side plots in this movie too. Like with her character is so stupid. There's a scene where they break into the sheriff's house, her and her love interest. Anyways, she tells him that if he wants a piece of her, that he needs to build a fire and fucking get some wine and stuff. So while he's doing this, of course, he gets fucking killed by Jack Frost. But anyway, she's upstairs blow drying her hair because she got wet. As soon as she finishes drying her hair, she jumps in the bathtub, soaks her hair down, and then something happens. It's like, what the fuck is the point of this? But that's what makes this movie have such a awesome charm about it. It's just stupid silliness like that. It doesn't make sense, and it's a great time. I could go on and on about this movie. I think I'll just stop right there, but it's a fun fucking movie. I really highly recommend this. It's not a great movie by any means. You just have fun with it. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it, probably a 7 out of 10, because I really, really do enjoy this. I like watching this movie every year. It's pretty fun. So, but yeah, 1997, Jack Frost. So definitely check that out. I know this was a review and it's gone on way too long, but I just find this movie so fucking entertaining. It's hilarious. Anyways, day 14, Jack Frost. I'm your host, Mood616. I hope you are enjoying the 25 Days of Christmas horror. Thank you for watching and commenting. Peace out, homies.